Hey, what up, what up? Today we're doing RedPanda from Hack the Box. Getting ready for the CWES cert. So let's go ahead. Let me first ping it so we know it's alive. There we go. Let's create an nmap directory and the fuzz directory as always. Let me start my nmap scan. So nvv dash p dash for all ports away nmap all ports. Let's check this port out. Wow. Okay. Let's start some fuzzing on the background while we'll check this. Let's go to fuzz. User share, word list, sec list, discovery, web content, craft small directories, txt, remove comments, add some coloring, craft small directories.txt. Let that run. Can get stats, search. Let me first check the page source. Also, let me pull up my notes. Let's say RedPanda, and the IP is this. Okay, and we start with our recon. So first of all, let me go here and check the new page source. Nothing interesting here. It's finished already. Let's do wrapped small files. Let that run. Nothing interesting here. We go ahead and check this. Hit the input fields. Didn't see anything. No email addresses, hardware credentials, no. Go ahead and search for something. Test. Okay, so it hits this. And our, let me check this. Nothing here. So our input is reflected. Can try some sort of XSS. This finished already. Let me move to wrap small directories, but with extensions. Before we do that, we have to see what kind of server is this. Then finished. Did. Let me do more specific scan and throw all nmap scripts on these two ports that we found open. -A. Grab the IP. Save it in all formats and say all scripts run. So haven't seen any JavaScript files. Subdomains we didn't check yet. Let me go back for a second and check, inspect. Let me do a reload. Okay. Let me do a view page source again. Is there any JavaScript here? I'm doing a post request here. I can't see any JavaScript. So let me, no internal host, no JavaScript. Hidden input fields we didn't find. Debug information, no. Version numbers. Have to wait for a map. Endpoints. We did find an endpoint, but not in JavaScript. So we can start. We did webalizer. We didn't do what web. And the nmap finished. So we know it's made with Spring Boot. Okay. So this is interesting. Let me go ahead and add that. Made with Spring Boot. Patch Tomcat. Okay. Anything else? Ubuntu, OpenSSH, Ubuntu. Cool. Can run what web as well and see what we get back. So sudo what web. Forgot the syntax. Options URL. Okay, we can do VV and just slap the URL there. There we go. So Spring Boot, huh? Let's see. Pen test Spring Boot. So there is a word list. If there is an input form, such as search form or URL parameter, which is the parameter reflected in the website, this is exactly what we have. You may be able to find availability to the server side template injection. So we can try this and see what we get back. Then you can also check more about that. Okay. What's that about? Variability. So it seems we can go ahead and run that with this word list right here. Let me just copy this. Let's go ahead and user share word list checklists. No. So I don't have Spring Boot. Let me check real quick. Forgot the dot. Let me go to checklists or list. There we go. I think this is it. Let's try this. Okay. How's fast? Nothing was found there. Okay. So nothing there. So we can kind of follow this guide and see if we get anywhere with this. Let me go back. First of all, see this. Do we get anything else that we don't know? No, it's just this. Okay, so we know we're dealing with a Spring Boot. With Spring Boot, okay. So let's go ahead and check that search functionality once more. And the guide, let's try this. And it seems that this works. It does the calculation and we get back a 4. Hooray! It works. Okay, how do we get the reverse shell then? In the target website, it seems that we can run this to see if we can execute code. So let's go ahead and try that out. We could go here. Let's change this though. We want to just check for ID first. And no, it didn't work. Let me check for maybe, how am I? Process speed, exit value not exited. This must be something. Can try another option. Okay, so we do know we have SSTI, to be honest. And we need a way to get a reverse shell now. So let me go and search for Spring Boot SSTI. do reverse shell. Try this. Maybe payload all the things. Try this as well. Let's see. All users who run Spring Boot admin server have enabled. We don't know if this is enabled for us. Java. Spring. Is it this? Let's see, Spring Boot. No, I don't think this is SSTI. Let me make a better search. SCE. Is this the same thing we've run? Let me see. Let's try this. Do ID. Oh, there are banned characters, huh? Which characters are banned? Let's find the banned characters. Okay, let me search token, send. Grab this, copy, nano, search.txt, slap that in, remove this, do fuzz, and we do fuff, R for request. What is it? Dash request. Request search, and then I think is request proto and HTTP, and then we give it the word list, right? I think I'll have it in my notes. Fuzzing. For files, parameters. If I don't have it, I should add it here, to be honest, so I can have it and see that syntax. Okay, we could let's move to our SSTI section. There we go. This is for Jinja. We've checked that this works. Don't have here anything for Spring Boot. I should add something here as well. But let me find. Let's see if this is correct first of all. Share word lists, sec lists. I think it's fuzzing for special characters or characters. Special chars. Char. Maybe this is it. No, this is just characters. Go back. I think it's special chars, right? This one. And let me put that through our proxy so we see what we're sending actually. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. This is different. I think it would be easier to see from here. So we got nothing back, it seems. What, this caused an error? Let me check this out. Oh, this caused an error, huh? And this didn't? Yeah. Okay, let me go back here. Let's say found SSTI on Spring Boot using just this. So let's do bad chars and say this causes a 500. This is weird. When we just add and get something weird back. No? Okay. And this is causing an error as well. Plus caused an error. backslash custom error. What is going on? So everything that is 298 cost the 500. Okay. The only thing that's different is that. Okay, let me do something different here. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is what I know, you know. Okay. All this cost 500. So let me write like this. And now let's grab all the others. And the difference here is that we have 7 to 4. What is that? What happens when I do this? We just get reflected back. So let me remove with dash v 7 to 4. And we are left with this. What is 7 to 7 seems different. Let me try that. No. Nothing different here. Yeah, we don't need that as well. So let me grab v 7 to 7. Grab v 500. And we are left with these. What happens if I do an underscore? Bad characters. Okay, so everything that is on 755 is a bad character, right? Yes. Now let's remove out 2. Let's cut out 2. Grab 755. Yeah, all these are bad characters. Yeah. Okay. And the space is a bad character. Oh, it's not a space. Okay. Let me go back here. Jesus. Okay. Okay, so we need to find a payload that does not include those. Yeah, this includes this in front of it. However, this one seemed to work. Should we try pulling something? Yeah, rather doing an ID command, we should try and pull something from our server. Let's go back, create a top. Let's go into top. Let's do nano test, or better echo test. Into Chudukin. Let's go ahead and do spin up the Python HTTP server .server on port 80, and now go back here, grab this, go to RedPanda. I'm all over the place. Let me close a few things. Go here and let's do HTTP 10.10.14. Put our IP there and say Chodukin. And let's see. It hangs. Did we broke it? Maybe we could try curl. Yeah, I think we broke it. Okay, let me see if this still works in general. Let me test. I think we broke it. Okay, let me go ahead and do reset. Whoops. Reset. And I'm gonna pause for a bit. So these resets. Let me hit the pause. Okay, it seems the machine is back. Let's try this once more. Whoops. Copy. Thank you. Hopefully it doesn't break again. Oh, hey. So it works. Yes. Okay. We have execution. Cool. I should add this to my notes. SSTI, which it says here. Spring boot RCE snap. Jesus. Cool, so let's go ahead and create a reverse shell. Let's follow the guide, why not? Everything he showed works. So he's creating a reverse shell, an elf, then serving it. Yeah, let's do that. So let's put our host here. Ten 1492, and our port is, let's do lit. Nice. Let's listen on lit. Let's spin up a web server again. And go back here and do r.elf, and also let's save that to temp r.elf. Yep. Then let's go back. Now let's go ahead and shmod this, make it executable. Shmod plus x temp, and now let's go ahead and execute that. Go. Connected back. Do we have a shell? We do. Perfect. Which Python 3? We do have Python. Let's go ahead and get a reverse shell. Not a reverse shell, a stable shell. Sorry. Stable shell. Here it is. And Control Z, paste this, enter. Let's do export term equals x term, and now cool. So we are wooding, and we got user.txt. That's all from me, guys. We did it. We got a shell. This is the initial access part of the box. As you know, I'm not doing the privilege escalation part. I might do it on my own, but not in the video, because this series is just about practicing from the CWES, and privilege escalation part is not part of it. If it was web privilege escalation part, yeah, I should show that. That's all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.